Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific. And the shots! He's scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Spain didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And here's Morata. Suso. He's in! Morata! Rodri. Bayern Munich making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Azpilicueta positions himself well and cuts it out. Alaba. Javi Martinez. Perisic. It has got through to him. Suso. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Suso. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Morata. Javi Martinez tries to get it forward quickly. Jordi Alba does well there, alert. Thiago. Gets wrestled off the ball. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Rodri. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rodri. Just brushed off the ball there. Gnabry. Sergio Ramos gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Morata. That's great strength on the ball. And here's Suso. He's in, surely. Rodrigo. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Goretzka plays it forward. Goretzka has set up one goal so far. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry. That is a terrific run.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rodri. Thiago. Forward it goes. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Perisic. Thiago. Suso. Bayern Munich are looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Has a hit! They've done it! Spain are all square! about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Gnabry. Goretzka. And here's Javi Martinez. Goretzka. Has a pop! And it's a goal!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And we're already back underway here. Hits one! And it's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And it's Goretzka. Perisic. He's left his man. Lewandowski has a goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Rodri. Hoists it forward.
Saul really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Gnabry. Well played, he saw that coming. Rodri, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's a loose ball. There will be a throw-in. Plays it back. And it's Thiago. And he's away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Rodri. Muller. Gnabry. Done very well to intervene. And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Thiago. Breaks on here. Gnabry plays it long. He gets past his man. Coman. As Pliqueta goes looking. Could move up a gear here. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Quick glance at goal. Coman. Rodri demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Chance! He scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Alcacer sticks in a foot to win it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rodri. Chipped through. Neatly flicked on. Alcacer. He's gone for it! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead there.
Cleared away. Cut out in the nick of time.
Spain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Thiago goes long. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Bayern Munich take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the counter is on. Now it's Lewandowski. Coman. Now it's Gnabry. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's come loose. That is terrific skill. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayern Munich come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. So a dramatic game decided. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Rodri. Stones. And here's Aguero. Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. De Bruyne! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Hoists it high. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Sterling. Sterling going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Aguero. He's left his man. Aguero. Aguero. Defending of the desperate variety. Got a sight of goal here. Sterling has a hit! And here's the chance to counter. Goretzka. Coman. Nicely measured pass. Coman showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gone back to the keeper. Alaba hoists it forward. Goretzka. And it's Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva. It's out for a goal kick. Gets wrestled off the ball. He's picked him out. Aguero! Javi Martinez. And it's played forward. Gnabry. And here's Lewandowski. Silva. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brings it forward. Lobs it in gently.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Forward it goes. Stones. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Goretzka. Coutinho. It's a brilliant interception. Fernandinho goes looking. Sterling needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Otamendi. Bernardo Silva. And it's Gnabry. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Gnabry. Lewandowski tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Coman, and he's cut it out. Goes for goal! What a wonderful goal!
And always such a great time to score. A brilliant boost before you head in for half-time, and you can guarantee that dressing room will be buzzing now.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Bayern Munich leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Aguero. The defence can get it clear. Javi Martinez plays it forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Javi Martinez. Goretzka. Javi Martinez. Philippe Coutinho. Lewandowski. Lewandowski has a goal! Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Schuller gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Aguero. Fernandinho. He's on a run down the left wing. Kimmich drives it forward. Out to the left it goes. And here's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Aguero. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Aguero really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Hits one! Clears it out of harm's way. And that has been clubbed away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it.
He's gone for it! Forward it goes. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Laporte. Silva. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played out to the right. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's Lewandowski. Coutinho. Coman. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has been cleared. Mahrez with a long pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Belts one! Hoists it forward. And it's De Bruyne.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Bruyne.
Manchester are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Alaba. And it's played forward. And help's available out wide. Coman with the delivery. Javi Martinez goes looking. He's there to receive it.
Bayern Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Sané plays it back. It's Gabriel Jesus!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Bayern Munich can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. but that was enough. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work too hard.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Javi Martinez. He can play an important role for this team, Peter. He's a very fine passer of the ball with good technique, but his defensive attributes really stand out for me. He's such a very good shield for the defence. The opposition are going to have to work very hard to make any kind of breakthroughs and get past him here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Could be a chance here. Cleared without complication. Conte tries lifting it over. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Thiago. Thiago. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pogba. Fekir. Pogba. Goes for goal! Sticks it away! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And it's Lewandowski. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Pavard plays it forward. Bayern Munich still to register a shot on target. Pogba. And here's Griezmann. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Philippe Coutinho. Could move up a gear here. And here's Gnabry. Lewandowski. Kimpembe. Pavard. Pogba. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. Back into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Thiago goes looking. It's Goretzka!
Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move, almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Pogba. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's Conte. Conte. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Goretzka gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pavard, and it's played forward. So who can spark this game into life? Conte. Pogba. It's come through. Just brushed off the ball there. He's looked long this time, and the counter is on. Conte. And here's Griezmann. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Pavard hoists it forward. And it's Fekir. Coutinho, and here's Lewandowski. Coutinho is fouled. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. This is a great chance to take a lead. He's gone for it! And this could be the final action of the first half. Has got rid of that. There is the half-time whistle. So another team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Bayern Munich head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Now the team any further forward than they were when they started out. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Goretzka. And it's Thiago. Looks to thread it. He's had a go! There it is!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response has been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. France with this to equalise. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save!
I had a gut feeling they'd miss the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
Lewandowski, and here's Gnabry. Lloris deals with it effortlessly. Mbappe. This has gone, that's a foul. And it's Pogba. Coutinho gets it back. Coutinho displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team now.
Cut out in the nick of time. And here's Fekir. And here's Kante. Conte.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Mbappe. Well positioned to make that interception. A real chance to break. Thiago tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Kimpembe. Matuidi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Pavard.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they? Oh, real danger here! Shoots! And he gobbles up the chance! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Things starting to look... In with a header! They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical.
Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top drawer. And they are right back within touch. And he's produced a beauty. So is this the start of a comeback? Mbappe. Well, they could break here. Now it's Giroud. Foot in. Dashing forward at pace. Coman. Tolisso plays a clever pass. Lloris will lay claim to that. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Giroud. Dembele. Giroud. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. France looking here to cut their deficit. France's free kick then. Griezmann! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Bayern Munich won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, who would you identify as the goes for goal? Casemiro clips one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good interception. Rafael Varane, and it's played forward. Casemiro, and it's Varane. Gnabry. Kimmich. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Benzema. Out towards the flank. Isco. Plays it back. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Hazard certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Hazard breaks on here. Hazard, now it's Hazard. Well read, he sorted that out. Up to meet it! Hernandez can get it clear. Coutinho displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's Gnabry. Javi Martinez. Alaba. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Hazard. Well, it's Toni Kroos. Well played, he saw that coming. Isco plays it forward. James. Isco. And here's Hazard. Tries to... Hazard hits! He's delivered all right! What about that, Jim Begley?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Madrid draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Thiago. And it's Alaba. Timely intervention. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alaba. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Casemiro. Looking to break out here. Toni Kroos. Rafael Varane. And it's Hazard. Gets away from his opponent. Crowd calling. Hits one! It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
James. He came in hard, very hard. Alaba very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Gnabry. Lobs it in. And the finish! He scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence.
And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Here we go again then.
Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Gnabry tries a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Up for a header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Coutinho. Alaba goes looking. He's had a look. Oh, real danger here. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry. And here's Coutinho. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bale. Isco. Has a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, smart save. Chooses to go back. Casemiro. And it's Thiago. Coutinho plays a clever pass.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Isco, who does have an assist to his name. Has he picked him out? No, it's Hazard. Hazard! How's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Toni Kroos, dashing forward at pace. That's a promising ball. Hazard. Hazard opts to play it back. Benzema. Neatly flicked, and they've been caught out. Chance! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Isco plays it long. Bale. Toni Kroos. It's a goal kick. Time for changes on both sides, actually. Well positioned to make that interception. Well, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Madrid presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He'll fancy himself from here. Modric with a delicate ball. Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Benzema controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Hoists it forward. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Javi Martinez. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Benzema. Floats one over. Now it's Benzema. Benzema plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Casemiro. Been won straight back, forward it goes, and he's on his way. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. A heavy challenge. Boateng drives it forward, and that's that. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Your reflections then, Jim?
Bayern Munich just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.